Hey guys, King of Charmanders here. Today I bring to you a much awaited video from some of you, as I finally have the best Chameleos Bow build, the Poison meta weapon. Yes, this is literally the meta of Poison. In this video, analyze the best build for the Chameleos Bow, as it is now the strongest Poison weapon in the game. As you see here, I absolutely truck Coral Puke in less than 30 seconds. And this weapon is so broken, it can even take out monsters resistant to Poison. Not easily, but still pretty dang good if you look at the results. And of course, with any good build video, you first start with the data. You don't have to start with the data, but make sure you back it up with data. And here you have the Poison monster type bow comparison. Sadly, just to put it out there, Gold Rothian and Pink Rothian do not have a Poison bow. They're dragon. So because of that, you only got 3 so far. And if you look at them, Chameleos has the highest raw and status value out of all the Poison bows currently in the game. Add in the weapon compensation with a damage 4 with charge level 3, which is 2 blinks, and you get a whooping 17 to 22% raw damage value increase versus in comparison to the other Poison bows. Anything past 10% is really noticeable, but the fact that it also beats out Rothian in the fact that it's only 6 points, but you know it's higher, and it has a high it's incredible. And this is actually insane because Puke and Rothian Bow were actually crazy because they could take out the entire 9-star lineup. This is why these were the budget bows to go after. Take both of these, make them stronger values, and here you have the Chameleos Bow, which is absolutely beautiful and is just amazing. However, that's not the only thing we're looking at. As I ran a bunch of data just to see what's better, Focus 5 versus Focus 4. So here's the thing, we're going to compare having one less level of focus to have Poison Exploit maxed out. Now for those of you that are bow mains, like me, you have probably played with 5 and 4. In this case right here, you could have 5 with Poison Exploit 3, or you could have Focus 4 with Poison Exploit 5. Is it really worth maxing it out to give up that one level? Overall, no, it's not. As we see here, it's not worth it. You only do about 2% less damage. So you give up the following for 2 more Poison Exploit. The ability to poison faster, because if you're going to poison a monster, you have to hit it first. Repositioning with charge sidestep, which is really important. And more potential damage because you fire shots faster in a safer range. Remember, this whole chart assumes perfect play. And not everything's going to look pretty and perfect, and giving up mobility and defense along, again, with the ability to poison the monster faster to even proc Poison Exploit, this is what you get. So having Focus 5 is more important than Poison Exploit 5 when it comes to the bow. You're giving up 2%. It is not worth the speed, again, not worth the defense, not all the other perks, for just a small overall theoretical increase in damage. And here is the content you've finally been waiting for. We have the best Chameleos Bow build. And this build maxes out Chameleos Venomist and has status sneak attack level 3. You put them together, from behind you get a pure 100% guaranteed to proc, along with a trigger rate of 66% if you fire anywhere. So you're going to see in my live examples that I have next against 9-star monsters just how good it is with the 66% and their mobility. Kushala Vambraces is the kind of X factor right here. There's only a few things that give focus as far as one level when it comes to the arms, and Kushala Deora actually beats out everything else because of Evade Extender. Having that one level is so good. It allows you to reposition faster, and you get in rapid range really quickly. Rapid range is kind of wonky in comparison to spread as well as pierce. Along with that, because you have to go from behind or close to behind to proc poison with status sneak attack, Evade Extender helps a lot. Repositioning faster, getting you to that status sneak attack range, it's really underrated. Like, I tested it without and tested it with, and Evade Extender level 1, it just ices the cake. In addition, the whole Chameleos set is basically tailor-made for the bow. So this put together with that extra range until something better for the legs for Gyrototus comes along. At those 2 levels, it's been the OG to max focus. Focus level 5, Gyrototus Greaves, you should totally build it. It's going to last for a while. But yeah, until we get a better leg slot, Gyrototus is just going to have to do. But overall, this is the best build that I have put together when I put all the numbers together and just taking everything in consideration. Damage does. I love damage. I love big numbers. However, you have to take everything else in consideration. And like I mentioned, that's why even though Kushala Frostwind doesn't really help you too much and that ice element attack is useless, that one level evade extender makes all the difference. To use this build, of course, you need the Chameleos Bow. You need the Chameleos Helmet at grade 8, the Chameleos Mail at grade 8, the Kushala Deora Vambraces at grade 8, the Chameleos Coil at grade 8, and the Gyrototus Greaves at grade 6. Moving on, just how good is this build? Well, we have the test against 9-star monsters. Here's 9-star Legiana that gets absolutely melted in 36 seconds. Poison proc within 5 seconds, and it proc 3 times the entire battle. It's important to note that Legiana is weak to poison, so this is going to proc faster, but as you see here, Legiana has actually pretty high HP if you look at the chart. So, this is where Focus 5 really shines. You see right here, because of Focus 5, I'm easily able to quickly just reposition right here and blast this poor Legiana to oblivion. It is my trial run, so it gets absolutely annihilated, and I'm able to climb up that ladder. But my gosh, I never imagined 36 seconds with this beautiful bow. As you see right here, bam, 36, and we clear this trial. On to the next one, and you got 9-star Joe. So, if you're a fan of wrestling, Joe is gonna kill you. If you know that reference, you're cool and we could be friends. But 9-star Joe is defeated in only 49 seconds. Poison proc within 5 seconds at the start of the hunt, and it's proc 3 times. 3 is usually what you need to kill the monster, but it is important to note that Devil Joe is also weak to poison. And Joe has one of the highest HPs in the game. This build showcases how Evade Extender 1 really helps due to Joe's large attack range. Again, Evade Extender level 1, yeah, it's only 1 level, but look at how it's able to help us get in and out of range so quickly and be able to take down 9-star Devil Joe. Now for trial quests, you need to slay them in 50 seconds or less, and despite the fact this is a 9-star Joe, we're still able to take it out with 1 second left to spare. So, Joe moves around a lot, but that Evade Extender level 1, again, that large attack range, this is how it sells. That's incredible, and it's totally worth using. Alright, last but not least, let's show one where you're actually not weak to poison. Here we have the live test versus 9-star Magnamalo. And if you faced this beast before, it's really annoying. Despite that, the Chameleos Bow at 10-5, and with this build, you're still able to beat it in 55 seconds. So, poison procced with only 8 seconds, which is only 3 more than poison weak. So it's actually pretty nuts. It's also important to note that Magnamalo is not weak to poison. And it has a ridiculous attack range. Perhaps one of the highest attack ranges in the game with all the explosions, its tail, the projectiles, and the thing is, Evade Extender level 1. This is why you want it, because it's absolutely incredible. By being able to dash and dodge like this, I'm able to stay out of range and keep just keep pouring on damage. So that level 1 is just really underrated. Before this, I was like, trying to test it out, I was like, you know what, that range is actually kind of a problem. Not too much, but definitely level 1 makes life a heck of a lot easier, especially against things like Magnamalo. And hopefully with all that evidence, hopefully this video helps you decide to invest in the Chameleos Bow. This build is nuts. It was literally Chameleos, again, was literally tailor-made. This arm was tailor-made for the bow. And this weapon is so good that monsters that resist poison still get taken down. Here's 8-star Gold Rothian. It wasn't a super clean run, considering Gold Rothian is just an absolute destroyer and she just tried to take your soul at every angle. And I played pretty bad. Yeah, I played pretty bad during this run. Despite a lot of the errors being made and just the pressure, I was able to defeat this 8-star Gold Rothian in less than a minute. So again, even against monsters that are resistant to poison, this is why Rothian and Puke Bow were so good. And now you have the best of both worlds, coupled in and combined to the most powerful poison weapon in the game, the Chameleos Bow. Please do me a huge favor, like, subscribe, and comment for the YouTube algorithm. Hopefully you already have this beautiful beast, or you're thinking about building it. Either way, good luck on your ticketed events, good luck on your grinds, may you get all the rarity 6s you need. And I will see y'all on the next video.